No matter who's down there, there's always a perception. I think the thing that I hear the most is the disconnect between people in the communities and City Council.
Well, I don't think the perception's terribly positive. The question is whether it's any different than what we've experienced in the past.
Dysfunctional, out of touch, can't get anything done. Not a good group of individuals, certainly not leading the city in a good direction. The perception is they're serving their own self-interest and the special interest rather than the broad public.
When I was on City Council, I used to actually get a lot of laughs when I'd speak to groups and I'd make jokes about City Council. It always was a good punchline.
Well, there's always going to be a certain element of theater in the political system in the City Council. Is it more than it used to be? I don't know. We can think about the days when Jerry Springer and Ken Blackwell were there and they had a sense of making news. And I guess the question is the news being made in a way that's politically, in the broad sense, useful?
When I was on City Council, it was actually much more difficult because you didn't have even the system now we have of the stronger mayor. You just had 9 people with equal power who were constantly trying to kind of backstab one another, climb on top, get ahead. Made it very difficult. I think it's a little easier now actually to get things done. And in fairness, I think a lot of progress has been made in the city. I mean, when you look at what 3CDC has done in that area around Fountain Square and over the Rhine, there has been a lot of progress, and maybe people don't always give the city the credit it deserves.
Who's fighting for us? So when they turn on the TV, they're looking for people to be raising their issues, the issues that they are concerned about. And I think that if they turn on the TV and they don't see the issues being raised that are real issues, their bread and butter issues at the table, then they start to turn it off or tune it out or have a disappointment, or you have a very small group of people that are engaged and you leave out the masses of people who are dealing with these issues.
We're not getting the best people. We're getting aspiring politicians. We're getting unemployed people who want a $60,000 a year paycheck. And that's the truth.
The governments that have worked well are where you have a strong mayor, where you can go in and really kind of have somebody has a plan and gets things done. And it's always been hard to do that in Cincinnati because the system, even under the current system, makes it difficult for somebody who's got a vision to accomplish that vision.
We have a mayor over here who has his own path to office and retaining office. We have 9 members of council who have some party allegiance with each other, although not very strong. Political parties are a lot weaker than they used to be. So it's very much an ad hoc thing. This day I'll work with you, that day I'll work with someone else, and it hasn't given us what we deserve.
You put so much time and so much energy into serving and into making the community better, to see your efforts thwarted by the mayor, who'd rather be on Jimmy Kimmel hugging Justin Bieber than actually leading this community in a better direction, that's frustrating for people.
When the mayor goes into these meetings and they're a champion for Cincinnati, they understand that this is what my citizens need. How can we work together so I can bring resources back to my city and also assist with what we need to assist with to get you to invest in Cincinnati and be a part of our family?